It was the day America pulled the plug on a promise. When Americans left Vietnam for good, the lives of thousands of South Vietnamese friends and military dependents crumbled. Overnight, they were refugees, scooped up in a frantic escape to a place halfway around the world.
Oh, we saw so many lights around. We saw a big city everywhere.
So many lights in a big city for Ed Lam and his wife Catherine. Married in 71, working for U.S. forces in Southeast Asia, on buses to Camp Pendleton in 75. Also on one of those buses, 10-year-old Trang Nguyen.
Yeah, I remember it was like, where are we going? Why is it so long? It was a long trip.
Expectant eyes peering over windows at a new world, a place they'd only seen in the movies.
I expected to see a lot of huge mansions and, big grassy yards and stuff.
What they saw was Camp Pendleton.
Up to the center, please.
She shared tent number 53 with 17 other people.
When we came to here, we lost everything. Everything. Only empty hand.
But Americans reached out with helping hands. Food, shelter, even a chance at early karaoke. Most people tried to find their sponsor and leave camp, but not all wanted an American life. Some lined up for flights back to Vietnam, to hardship or worse. They started with the basics, learning the language, still true today. Looking back is normal, but those who left Vietnam 20 years ago were looking forward to a better life. What did they find? Trang Nguyen is now a technical editor, married with a son. She didn't find the mansions, but believes America has lost something more important.
When I first came over, it seemed like the American family value were closer than it is now. I don't know what caused it to change.
Her father was a teacher who worked with Americans in Vietnam. He says that families in America, especially Asian families, are becoming too fragmented. He worked hard to support his family and acknowledges help from God. But what about Nhi Nguyen? Did he pass the test?
I passed the test of building our life here in America. I passed it. I hope.
Yes, he did. And so did people like Carol Lam, who saw her mother do what was needed.
My mom, I remember when I was in kindergarten, she started taking English classes at my elementary school, and soon, within a couple of years, she was already working.
Today, her mother, Catherine Lam, and thousands of others who fled Vietnam can say this without hesitation.
Now, I am not worried anymore.
Once refugees in a war-torn country, they left everything for freedom. And now their lives can bloom alongside a rose, this one in Oak Park. John Kalia, News 8.